People start training for many reasons, some for endurance, some for strength, and the reason you clicked on this video for aesthetics. I'm going to give you the complete guide to achieve a somewhat aesthetic physique. I'm not saying I've got the most aesthetically pleasing physique, but I feel like I can, in my 4 years of training, I can give you some points to help direct you to improving your physique and get an aesthetic, backy type, anime Yujiro Hammer type physique. Let us begin. What does an aesthetic physique actually look like? The classic aesthetic physique is having wide shoulders, a wide back, and a thin waist. If you're struggling to imagine this, just think of an upside down Dorito. That's literally the shape that people want. People find this attractive for many reasons. I don't know why. I'll link a study in the description that proves this, but it's an attractive kind of body composition. Next, you've got big shoulders, 3D shoulders that look like they're kind of coming out of... That sounds mad.
What do you mean by that?
The shoulders that look that they're kind of coming out all either sides. These help kind of round off your physique, and if obviously more dates knows about this, I'm trying to get some points from him as well.
What's up guys, Derek from moreplates.com. Today we're gonna
We've got the chest, most specifically the upper chest. I mean, the lower chest usually gets trained from like bench press and other pushing exercises, but the upper chest makes your chest look more rounded and therefore more aesthetic. You can kind of see this in like anime characters. Their chest is fully developed. Just take Goku, take Baki. I made a video on the past. Their chests are mad. Dench. A technique that rounds off your physique and makes anybody's physique looks more attractive is having a kind of low percentage of body fat. I'm not saying cut to like 2% because you will die. I'm saying around the 10% body fat mark is where you should be aiming at. But if you're skinny fat, for example, I'm not saying go on a complete cut. I'm just saying the end goal of having a low percentage of body fat is required to maintain an aesthetic or have an aesthetic physique. You understand? Next is, how do we actually train for an aesthetic physique? The main principle that we need to do is train symmetrically, because humans are hardwired to be attracted to things that are symmetrical, faces that are symmetrical, and obviously bodies that are symmetrical. Training symmetrically will ensure you achieve symmetrical body parts. Take a shot for as many times as I said symmetrical in the last minute. Next, it's easier said than done though, because I'm guessing everyone watching this has their sort of own muscle imbalances. I've got a few methods to kind of overcome this. For example, what I did is that, let's say you're right-handed, on your weaker side complete the desired number of reps. So let's take another exercise. Let's take a bicep curl, for example. On your weak hand, which will be your left hand in this scenario, complete 10 reps and then replicate this with your right hand. So in total, you'll be completing 10 reps on either side. This means that you won't overexert your right hand, your stronger hand, making the amount of muscle in your strong hand stronger, the amount of muscle in your stronger hand larger. That makes more sense. And over time, the amount of muscle in each of your hands will balance out. Next, we actually need to gain some muscle. This can be done by following a program that implements the aspect of progressive overload. I speak about this in every single video concerning gaining muscle mass and muscle hypertrophy, because it's essential for that process to occur. You can progressively overload by increasing the number of reps, increasing the number of sets, decreasing the rest times, increasing the weight on a weekly or less than weekly basis. Once you do this and over a consistent period of time, your progress will start to be made. Especially if you're like a noob, you've just started out in the gym, significant progress can be made over a short period of time. And if you're training for a longer period of time, this progress will gradually reduce, but you'll still make progress. If you need a little head start in actually achieving your aesthetic physique goals, I've got a free plan in the description. Just click the link in the description, you can easily get to that. Do you have something to say?
Now, all you need to do is like and subscribe, and then the plan will help you grow like Baki in 2 days.
You heard the guy, you have to listen to him, man. Anyways, if you got a plan, if you want an advanced version, just message me and I can set up a whole coaching plan that can help you actually achieve your goals quicker without the hassle of making your own meal plans, making your own training plans. I got you. Just email me in the link down below. Anyways, if you're enjoying it, like, subscribe as my little brother said, and let's get back to the video. Now I've covered the physical approach that one would want to take. Next, I'm going to cover the mental approach that one would take when trying to do this kind of thing. The word everyone is scared of, patience. This is not going to happen overnight unless you start taking some synthetic hormones and start putting stuff into your bloodstream. You're not going to have an aesthetic physique in a month. You've seen all these 30-day transformations. Do this routine and you get abs in 2 days. I tried them, they didn't work, so we're going to have a different method now. This is going to take a consistent period of time. I'll say at least 1, even like 6 months to see significant progress, but to actually get to your fitness goal, I'd say at least a year or 2 years of dedication and complete hard work, 4 times plus a week of training. Talking about patience probably made my screen time and my watch time drop significantly, but it needs to be said. I'm not trying to sell you some like fake thing where you're gonna get ripped in 30 days, because that's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Let's be real here. One thing I did before undertaking this journey, I found some inspiration. What body did I want to look like? I actually got my inspiration from anime. I know it's not very realistic, but I got my inspiration from Dragon Ball, Baki. I didn't watch Baki at the time, but right now, even still, I'm aspiring towards getting that kind of physique. And I'm guessing if you don't watch anime, you can get your inspiration from other places. For example, if you have this like bodybuilder that you aspire to, this athlete that you want to look like, get some inspiration. Having a goal of what you want to look like helps you actually stay committed and stay disciplined to what you want to try and achieve. Even if your goal is kind of unrealistic, if you still aim for a goal that's quite high, you'll still make significant progress than aiming for like a mediocre goal of like 20% body fat or something as your end goal. Obviously that can be like a micro goal, but your end goal should be something grand and big, so when you actually achieve it, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. Last thing I want to say is to enjoy the journey and not just be fixated on the end goal, because I've experienced this many times. Once you reach the end goal, the amount of satisfaction you kind of get is short limited. You feel happy for like a day and then the next day you're like meh. So what I'm telling you is to enjoy the process of actually achieving your aesthetic physique instead of focusing on the actual destination of actually getting that physique. Enjoy the journey because it's fun. It's going to be stressful, but it's going to be worthwhile once you reach the end of it. Anyway, that closes the video. Like, subscribe, take care, do all that good stuff. I'll see you in a bit. And yeah, stay hard.